Happy Sunday. How's your day going? Thanks for joining. I'm Corin, and I am going to fix some loose ends that have been bothering me. So as you may know, I am a video creator and I actually work from home. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been for a few decades now. And so my surroundings where I work, or actually, what do they say? If you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. So yeah, but my craft is probably reliant on me being comfortable, right, in my environment. So my work environment, my craft environment. So I'm going to just bring you in today so we can spend a little bit of time. And also I want to fix 3 things that have been really bugging me. And so Jay, I'll shout out to you. Thank you. Appreciate you. So let's start with the most easiest and let's go to it. So here we have just a regular mirror. And recently these little screws that had little butterfly handles, they broke off. Well, actually one broke off. So my need to perfection, I broke the other off with the pliers. So this thing needs to be more able to hold wherever I set it. So I'm going to set it to where I pretty much want it. And then I'm just going to get my pliers. And since I don't have those little butterfly hooks anymore, I'm just going to grab it with my pliers and sort of brace it with my foot and just turn that way. Okay. And it has a little bit of a knot on the end of each side. So my pliers is able to grab it really good. And on this side, brace it with my foot and just, actually turning it the wrong way. Okay. Turn it this way. Because when you're tightening something, it's always to the right, and when you're loosening, it's to the left. So this way would be down to the right. And I get a good grip on there. If I don't want to scratch it, then I could put a paper towel in between my plier and my screw. But I'm not that concerned with it. But I'm not scratching it because I'm getting a good grip first and then turning really strong. And again, a really good grip. I don't have to brace it with my foot anymore because it's real tight there. And turn it to the right. Actually, I think I will brace it. Okay, so that's really tight. Hey, so I just want to make sure that I don't have to get this pliers out again. Hi, Lo, thank you. Appreciate you guys. So I'm going to set it to where I want it. And then now that I set the camera down, I'm going to give it a really nice turn. So I'm going to set my shin there so the mirror doesn't move. And I'm just going to turn it to the right as hard as I can. Okay, and now this one, I'll tighten this one up. And again, turn to the right as hard as I can, bracing the mirror with my shin. All right, so that should be at least a few months before that starts loosening up. And now I'm going to adjust it exactly where I want it. And that's it. So let's move on to my next, well, I want to say hack because basically let's go to the chair. All right. So I'm going to get my handy dandy screwdriver because I've done this before. This arm is loose and it's so annoying. See that? And I have to tighten it a lot. So what I want to do today is finally put a rest to that loosening up and I am going to figure out how I can get it to where it never comes loose again. Okay, because I'm tired of it. Now, there's a little screw. It's kind of like one of those industrial bolts where these things fit in there, and none of these three sizes fit. It's right there. So as you can see, this one's too big. This one's not big enough. And obviously, just by looking at that one, it's way too small. Okay? So I figured out that I can get this pliers, not pliers, sorry, I just had the pliers. This screwdriver, this is a flathead screwdriver, and the width is not too wide, but wide enough to get in there and grip it. See that? It's actually turning it. So I'm gonna make sure that the pressure isn't on the arm. And let's see here. I hope you could see that. Pretty sure you could see that. Okay. So that gets, now I've done this too many times. So I'm going to, okay, I'm gonna put the camera over here, and I'm going to tighten it as much as I can, and then I'm going to put a little dab of super glue, and hopefully it stops, right? So let me get it as tight as I can by holding the arm to stabilize it, and then see if I could turn that. Okay. Now I'm realizing maybe the super glue isn't going to work. Let me get some leverage over here. I'm going to grab that arm with my legs. You know how powerful women's legs are, right? They say women's legs are stronger than men. So I'm going to get in there and turn it as much as it will, and it won't turn anymore. See, the other side, is like, it doesn't loosen up ever. So I'm thinking that the other side is like defective. So I'm realizing that glue might not work because, well, if I put a lot of glue, it might work. Let me try to turn it one more time to make sure I get it at its optimal tightness. Turned a little more. Let me see. Okay, it's pretty tight now, but it keeps loosening. That's the problem. Now, I love this chair. If I didn't love this chair, I probably would have got annoyed already and threw the whole thing out. That was the old me, the need to be perfect, for everything to be perfect. And then I realized, wait a minute. Look at our bodies. Our bodies aren't perfect. Our faces aren't perfect. There's always something wrong. There's always something wrong. I'm red from like bending down. There's always something wrong with us. And I'm not even going to say something wrong. I'm just going to say there's always an imperfection in everybody and everything. For instance, your favorite painting. I have paintings that I love, but there's some little mark on them, or just, see, a little mark on one of my favorite Mariello acrylic paintings. So, and our bodies, right? We all have several imperfections, And our personalities, even our personalities are not perfect, right? We all have flaws, and so do objects. So this is a great, great chair. And the fact it keeps loosening up on me is a little annoying. So I'm going to get the super glue. Okay. So you can see that perfectly, right? Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me on this lovely Sunday where I'm taking care of all these loose ends. So here's the super glue. I've got that as tight as I can get it. Let me try to give it one more turn. And for those of you coming in late, none of these work. So I figured out that this sort of grips perfectly, grabs the inside of that. Okay. Trust me, I wish they did. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and douse a nice, fresh, brand new super glue. And I got to get it around the bolt. That way it'll sort of maybe set in place. So I got to get it around there. Okay. And it doesn't make sense to get it on top because that's the area that you put your tool into. Okay. I'm hoping that that'll set and that screw will stop loosening. All right, so we're knocking them out, right? All these little things with the furniture that are so annoying. So let's go to the table. As you can tell, I've had these ready to go. So I can show you. Again, one of those industrial bolts. So none of those fit in there. I already tried. So I'm gonna hope that this does, like it does on the other one. Okay. First, let's make sure that this leg is where it's supposed to be. What's happening is these legs are coming off at here. And that's not very safe because some people lean on tables. So first I'm going to find any possible screws like these. And I'm gonna, that's turning really nice. I'm gonna turn those as hard as I can. Let's go to the other one. And then we're gonna flip it over and get the other two. That's pretty tight. As tight as it's gonna get. Okay. Let's turn it over. Ow. Okay. That we're going to secure last. Let's just put that down for a second. Let's get these two. And again, let's see. I'm so glad I figured this tool out fits in there. Because I don't have that tool that fits in there. Not the right size. I could get a needle nose pliers. Let me see if they're turned right. No. Okay. Let's go get a pliers. My face is all red from bending forward. Ta-da! And actually, let's check this arm first before that glue really sets in on this chair. I was able to move it a little bit. I definitely don't want to get glue all over my needle nose pliers. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Okay. So let's try these. There's got to be another pliers. It's got to be, let me see. Let me put this down. Okay. All right. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for being with me. I'm fixing these loose ends. The reason I'm using a needle nose is because it's kind of hard to reach in there with a regular pliers. Let's see. Yeah. Or I'm able to get in there a little better. It's a weird angle. I tried to take that drawer out. I'll just deal with it. I'll do it with the drawer in. Okay, let's turn it over and see if we got the other side tight enough. How are these legs? They feel really super loose. See, that's not good. Oh my God, there's two back here too. Oh, damn. That means all of them have 4? Whoa, there's 4 on all 4. No wonder they're loose. Okay, I'm gonna have to get in there. Okay, that's tightening. Wow, that's tightening. Okay, wow, that's good. Okay. And it's good when I pull the drawer out, they're exposed, so you see how I could just tighten it really good. I want to fix this so it doesn't come loose anymore. All of them that I'm fixing today, these 3 pieces, I want them to be super tight. So that's only one leg. We got 3 more to go. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to put this in. Because if we don't put it in now, it might not fit later. So it slides in, and we're gonna have to glue it. See, the reason I can get it in now is because these are loose. See, but I don't have to glue those little sides if I get the legs tight enough. They'll just be supported in there. So let's just try to tighten them first before we actually have to glue this, because I don't even have wood glue. Okay, so right now they snapped in nicely. The problem is they keep coming undone like this. I've never really taken the time to do this though, so probably when I tighten those screws, then it will be fine. So I already did those really, really good. Really, those are really super tight. Wow, that was even tighter. Okay, so now we'll turn the table over. And we'll turn it over. So I did this leg, so the leg closest to me now. So that's one leg, 3 to go. Pull this out and reach in and tighten. That's nice. How come I didn't think of pulling the drawer out before? Maybe on that side it doesn't work because it's the back. Let's just try. Well, I tried to pull the drawer all the way out before. Okay, let me get those as tight as I can. Sometimes my left arm is stronger than my right, but I'm anchoring my elbow in there too. Okay. You see how I'm holding that open? I just shoved that in there. Okay, so those are really tight. So those are the back side, because here's the top, and those were really accessible. So now I'm going to rotate it slowly, put that all the way in there and see if it works. If it just holds it. Nope, that didn't work. That's okay. The drawer is holding open on its own though. Okay, so I did 2. Let's go to the number 3. All right. Those don't look that hard to get to, right? Let's see. Let's see. You gotta get your body in it. I'll tell you that. That's really, really loose. Okay, it's tightening up. Tight, 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 tight. That's real tight. Okay, one more. Can you see what I'm doing down there? One more. See how loose that is? You can't even see that. Left hand just to get that grip. Oops, sorry. Lost you there for a second. Okay. And I'm sort of anchoring my elbow in there too, just to get a good, nice, tight grip on there. I have a feeling I'm going to need a new screwdriver this size. That's probably going to get stripped after a while using it on these types of bolts. Okay, that's super tight. So that's 3, right? So rotate it towards me for the last one. Actually, did I flip it the right way? Yeah, it's this one actually. Away from me, that's what I've been doing. Rotate away from me. Okay, so that's difficult because the drawer is closing now. So how am I gonna get in there? I'm going to have to lean it up against like a curb or something. So let me see. Huh. How am I going to get in there? Wow. Is the only way that this drawer is staying in from these little flaps here? It'd be great to be able to remove the drawer. Yeah, it must be those flaps. Okay, let me remove the drawer. Okay. Yay. Now I have free reign to those screws. Okay. Okay, I got my Gorilla Pod. I'm trying to get all these angles for you. Bear with me. Okay. So now I could get in there freely, and looks like maybe, did I do that one already? I'm confused. Okay, maybe it's this one. I guess I tightened all of them. Sorry, I lost you. Wish I would have taken the drawer off before I did it. I'd be done already. Those are really, really tight. And this is the back. I've already done that. Okay. Let me stand this baby up. Okay, so that's the front. And let's double check those front screws because I know we did the back. I remember doing the back, and I know that we did one of the front really, really good. Let's just make sure. Yeah, those are tight. Oh, these are the ones that we haven't gotten. Okay. That's tightening nice. Okay, let me see. So I'm doing this and holding the camera. But luckily for my Gorilla Pod, it's very flexible. As you can see. Okay, I gotta get really low. I wish you could see a camera angle on me right now. See how loose it is? Wow, look at that. It turns without any, it turns with ease. It doesn't, no effort. Okay. Now let's tighten them. I'm going to turn that on its side. Now I know which side I'm on. So let me turn. Okay. Let's see. Okay. One more here and I'm done, right? This is it. This is the last leg. I'm on my last leg. Okay, that's tight. So you want to tighten it to where it doesn't keep happening over and over. Looks like I'm going to have to straddle this thing. There we go. You got to get on top of them. One more bolt. And you know that this tool, this flathead screwdriver, is not the right tool for these bolts. But it's able to fit perfectly in there and get the groove and turn it. Okay. Voila. We're done with our third and final piece. Let's put the drawer back in. Sorry, I had to tighten the camera there. So those flaps are a one-way. So just whew, with a little effort. And boy, am I red. Let me fix this tripod here so I could talk to you. Thanks for hanging out while I fix this stuff, guys. You guys are probably thinking, do it this way, do it that way. I know how guys have their ways of doing things. So it's a little dark here. Sorry, let me fix this. Okay. So if you weren't here earlier in the video, I basically got tired of this mirror being so loose. And I was able, even though the butterfly bolts, the butterfly part of it, the hooks are gone, I was able to just get the pliers and anchor it and tighten it up nicely. And then the chair, this bolt keeps loosening, and I just tightened it to the best I could with the flathead and put the super glue. And then this, let's check these legs. Is this thing coming out anymore? No, because it doesn't have anywhere to go because the legs are nice and tight. See, I was thinking I was gonna have to glue this thing. But the less glue that you use, the better, right? Because glue, you don't want to use glue. You don't want to use glue on your furniture unless you have to. So those are nice and tight, and this is not going to come out anymore. And hey, so let's carry that back over there. And let's put the table back how it was. It's a very spiritual table. I have a beautiful home and family. See, now it's not going to be rattling and falling apart. I didn't hang any pictures in this apartment because this apartment is temporary. So I just have things setting there. Of course, my precious medicine cards. Oh, and my book, The Path to Self-Care, A Guide to a Healthy, Happy Life by Corin. That's me. My lovely book. We'll put that there. And then an herbal book, Cherokee Herbal, which I need to read out of soon for you. And we'll put all these lovely things back on. I already dusted it, by the way, and my hands are clean. The Chief, he's got a lovely headdress there. I feel like I need a shower again. I think I broke a sweat. Healing crystals. A very sentimental little bear that I won for my dad at the Redondo Beach Pier. A little kitty. And luck. Don't forget luck. And don't forget love. Love rules the universe. Another healing crystal. And Coco Pelli with his flute. He likes to lean up against this. Actually, he likes to be on here. If he'll stand up on here. Oh yeah, he does. Ooh. Another healing crystal. And I'm not going to name all the names, although that's rose quartz. Some more. Point them at the east. Point them to the east. A little amethyst rock. And that concludes today's video. I think I'm really super comfortable. Let's put the chair back. I'm sure that glued that in there. As long as I lift it without bending. Oh yeah. See, these flex out. And the other one does it too, but I don't want to mess with it right now. It's nice and tight though, so hopefully that won't loosen anymore. I'm going to put these tools away because I'm so organized. And thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I love you. Mwah. Let me know what you're up to today. I'm much more comfortable now that I fixed up these loose ends. And that's it. Maybe I'll go get myself a nice meal or something. Take care. Mwah. See you in the next video.